You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. Yeah. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window, yeah. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. In the window. In the window. In the window. In the window.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot kill my vibe, no there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate.
Yo. Been from in the building. Since we in the building. Pour out the bubbles, we holding our liquor down. If it's a problem, I'll go to the bar and I shut it down. Get out my section, don't bother with lames. I'm watching these bunnies bounce. Shorty, you 10, the rubber band, come on for the 100 pound. All of the talk, but don't run a mouth. I'm trying to be out. All I really wanna know, when we leaving, all I really need to know is when we leaving, all I really wanna know. When we leaving, all I really need to know is when we leaving. When we leaving. When we leaving. I say you and you, and you and you, and you, and you and you, and you too, and you and you. Let's go. When this money we partying, pick it up. Too many bottles we bodying. It ain't enough. Give me the check, I give them the plastic. Don't gotta flex, I know what you asking. You need a lift, you look like you crashing. Here it come, what's in my cup? Only top shelf. Drink that, what's in my leaf? Gon' stink this whole place out. Big facts, I do what I want, I do what it does. I'm moving around, I'm getting the love. It's me that you want, my schedule is plugged. But I'm here now. All
last night. Maybe I can make it right. Sit down closer, baby. We can talk about it. No need to be mad. Hate to see you sad. Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy about you.
I know I'm upset sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tense. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Darling, can I live it up with you? I'm upset sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. Darling, can I live it up with you?
Made a mistake last night. Maybe I can make it right. Sit down closer, baby. We can talk about it.
Made a mistake last night. Maybe I can make it right. Sit down closer, baby. We can talk about it.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live here from Kentucky, and I tell you what, the field is even getting stronger yet. Prime Grid Racing has came back to the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network and badder than ever with some new drivers, and I cannot wait to see what this field brings to the table as far as competition level is concerned. Now they added a lot of new guys, and they just kind of put it all together, and they made it absolutely wonderful. I'm extremely happy to be back with this league in regards to broadcasting for them on Cup Series. It's great to be back, and now these guys are already taking the track with all the wonderful cars out there. You look at the colors. It's Kentucky. You cannot go wrong here tonight, as a whole lot of drivers are ready to throw down. And better, yeah, we're going to bring up a couple drivers. We're going to start bringing them up. We got Austin Norcross actually getting ready to log in. He's going to be coming back. He's going to be ready to throw down with these guys in what could be one of the best seasons with these. And it's season 8. Believe it or not, it is season 8. I would have been there for season 7, but I had some other stuff to take care of. We're back, badder than ever, and it's a whole new feel to the show, so it'll be great. This is the PGR Wheels America 195, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. And there's a certain somebody in the crowd, Jenna, who happens to be the social media director for the network. You shout out to her. She's keeping us, making sure everything is clicking behind the scenes. Garrett is going for Cody Keller on this one. You know, he put in the work in the offseason, but Keller's a beast. I actually do believe that might be a solid choice. I've raced against Keller on the road, and he's absolute monster there. So this is left turns only, so not extreme difficulty to it. He should be able to do very well in tonight's race. The only thing he's going to have to remember is the traffic is a lot tighter than on a road course. And There's a lot more people, so he's gonna have his work cut out for him here tonight again, especially against driver champion Matt Fleming and Thomas Meeks, who happen to be here too. So this is gonna be really interesting to see what goes down throughout the night. Well, we're gonna start off some interviews and see if Austin Norcross actually is in the race. It looks like he's not quite there yet. There's not a lot of drivers in the chat yet. Gotta get some stuff kind of straightened out. Okay, I don't need to configure my controller. Get off there, you little... Okay, back. Yes, exit the wizard. I don't need the controller. I just need to make sure my chat is off. As that's the stuff that I look through in this crazy world of iRacing. That is the settings deal, and apparently I got to reset my controller, so no in-car footage tonight from me. Let's see who we got here. I would say I got got the Bronsons here, got Luke Wilkie, or John Luke Wilkie on the lead, James Bronson, Logan Gill, who, if you remember right, he's in the Blackout Racing League also. Travis Burton, same league. Coming on board to PGR, this is a paid league. William Robbins is in here. Daniel McCurdy, I think I've actually raced against him before. Jack Bronson and Cody Keller. Cody Keller has entered the building, so he's here. Not a lot of... it does look like Burton's here, along with Josh Larson making it into the chat. So let's just hear from Travis Burton first. Let's get him on up here. Yo, Travis.
What's up?
Man, another night of racing for you, and especially that Dude Wipes machine. How do you feel tonight coming here to Kentucky, knowing that, well, you won't have me as race control, and to top it off, this league is very well, like, the competition level's up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people I haven't raced with before, so I'm kind of curious to see how it is going to be racing around them. And I haven't had much practice on this track since I just kind of found out I was going to race tonight, like yesterday. So I've been just kind of putting in some laps. I think I'm pretty decently quick, but it's just going to be how this car is going to handle in traffic. I'm kind of curious to see, especially in the long run, because it does like the push, so I feel like preserving that right front's going to be very important this race. And just see how this goes.
I honestly feel like Kentucky is one of those, you gotta finesse that wheel just right. You gotta become the tire whisperer here. Like if you turn the wheel just right, you know, that 10 and some rule about 10 and 12, like it doesn't eat up that front right. But if you're doing that way past that, you burn up that front right and you're just gone the rest of the night.
Yeah, especially in turn 3 and 4, I feel like that's where most of your tire wear is going to come from, just because it's a deceptively quick corner, but you can burn your right front really bad if you're turning it too much.
Well, hopefully you have enough practice in here before you go up against these guys. Good luck here tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
What chat do you want to be in?
Just throw me in blackout. It's fine.
All right, gotcha. Here you go.
Thanks.
So Travis Burton getting ready to throw down, and now we're gonna go into bring up Josh Larson coming in here. Joshy boy.
What's up?
Man, another night. It's Kentucky. How are you feeling coming into this one?
Oh, I love Kentucky.
You love
Feel great.
No, it's not. It's not great. It's burn all tire off and hope you make it.
No. Throw it in the corner, let it rotate, and drive her off.
I cannot lie. I've actually had quite a bit of success at Kentucky myself, personally.
Nice.
So Kentucky is actually when I say it's one of my better tracks. These guys got it dialed down. I no joke. We'll just say they're on a different level than me on some tracks, and other tracks I'm actually surprisingly good. So.
Nah, Kentucky's good. I like it. It's a great racetrack. Just people's got to pay attention to everything. Like, don't burn your front tires off. Don't overdrive the corners. Let the car rotate, and just be calm and patient, and let the race the racetrack.
I don't race the racetrack. I race the people.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get you out of here, man. Good luck to you.
All right,
And
bud,
it's
we'll talk to you later.
flagship, right?
Flagship.
All right.
Always.
All right. There we go. So Josh is in flagship, and if everybody's watching, give my wife Jenna a shout out. She's here in the booth with me tonight. She's kind of taking care of the animals while I sit here and talk through my mic. And I gotta tell you, it's nice having her in the booth once in a while. But give me a quick moment here. I'll let you guys jam out a little bit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a millie, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, cause my style.
All right, I am back, everybody, as I'm going to get you back down to the track here. We're going to go in here. Seeing some of these guys running, that is Austin Norcross, actually. He's ready to rock and roll. As a bunch of guys are ready to rock, ready to roll here. Now let's bring up Cody Keller real quick, see how he's feeling. Cody.
Brandon Smith, brother.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm glad everybody's actually probably welcomed me with open arms that the network has brought back took on the PGR Cup season.
Yeah, definitely happy to have you back covering the PGR Cup, man. It's awesome. Excited for it.
And then to top it off, you're coming in here, and then there's already people in the chat already talking about how they're expecting you to pull off the stunner here tonight on these guys with their off-season work you've been doing. How are you feeling here coming in Kentucky?
Feeling all right. A lot of the off-season work's been road racing, so we'll see how it just correlates with seat time, but just looking to have fun. Hopefully it's a clean race and just be there at the end.
Yeah, that's mostly what you want to do is just be there at the end, because if you're not at the end of this thing, you kind of don't win.
Right, you got to be there to give yourself a chance. So that's what we're hoping for, and see how it goes.
Yeah, as I can completely understand how that is I found out the hard way a few times that if you're not there on the final lap, you just don't win.
Right.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go, man. Good luck, and I'll be back. I'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure.
All right, Brandon, good to have you back, brother.
Thank you. And it's flagship, right?
PGR, racing with PGR this season.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
All right, that was Cody Keller. Now, hey, bring up some other people once I figure out where they're at. All right, let's bring up Austin Norcross. He's been out there putting some laps down. Let's see how he's feeling. Yo, Austin. Austin?
What's up, man?
How are you feeling here coming into Cub season? Ready to rock and roll? Feeling confident, or?
Yeah, it's should be a good time. Little rough on this track, but should be a good time.
Yeah, as usually race a little bit different style. I think once in a while, don't you do like car road?
No, I predominantly stick to oval, but this is my first time driving Kentucky, so should be interesting. I haven't really determined how the tires wear out yet, so I'm interested to see how this race will go in the long run. But it should be a good time.
Yeah, it's, a few drivers have found out the hard way a few times that you never wanna gut your chickens before they're hatched.
Right, no, 100%. You know, you just gotta keep a head down, just try to avoid the wrecks. Just see what happens.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you get at it. Good luck here tonight, and you're down in the solo drivers, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So Austin Norcross, ready to rock and roll. He's rocking the number 12. In case anybody knows, that's my number. Usually, I let him borrow it. Don't worry. He'll be fine. Now we're going to tell you a little bit. If you're looking for getting some wheels done, you're going to have to reach out to Wheels America right here. Check them out. Go to wheelsamerica.com or look them up through Google. They do, I think, some repairs and everything else on some wheels. For all your wheel needs, get a hold of these guys. They're located, I believe, down in Texas and about 4 other places. So don't be afraid to reach out. Check them out online. Wheels America. Now let's go back to the live stuff because that's where all the good stuff is. That's where everybody's kind of wrecking and everything else. Let's bring up newcomer Logan Gill. Logan. Hello,
up, man?
My friend. How are you doing here tonight? Here racing Prime Grid Racing.
Yes, sir, man. I'm doing okay, man. You know, not too much time, not too much experience on this track, trying to get used to it. So, let's see how this plays out.
So, for not having much experience on this track, how confident are you coming in this to get it sorted out?
You know, I've ran a lot of super speedways. I haven't ran too many, you know, 1.5-mile tracks, stuff like that, you know. So I mean, we're gonna see how this goes. You know, I'll be happy with the top 10, man. Honestly.
All right. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully, the odds are in your favor. And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Logan Gill, everybody. He's ready to rock and roll. And now let's bring up William Robbins. See how he's feeling. Willie boy.
What's happening, bud?
Oh, you forgot, didn't you? Seriously, you forgot how I do things around here, didn't you?
Everybody's getting interviewed.
You forgot, didn't you?
I did. It's been a while, man. We've missed the broadcast, man.
You slyly. You know what? Get with the program. Jeez, I didn't want to have to chew anybody out tonight, but Willie, you're getting it.
I forgot to jump in Discord when I first got on.
So here tonight, it's Kentucky. How are you feeling here coming to this one?
Oh, man. I feel pretty good. The track's a little tight, so I've put down, I don't know, I've probably put down about 18 laps in practice so far, just trying to get a feel, find the right line and find some speed. It's a little tight, so trying to figure out how to free the car up a little bit and see if we can keep speed on the long haul without cooking tires.
Oh, I know how to do this one. I got this. I got what you need to do. Dude, what you need to do is you got to lightly scrape the wall.
Pull some Ross Chastains.
No, you got to lightly scrape the wall, not slamming into the wall. Man, what kind of crack are you smoking?
We're just gonna send it, man.
Just enough to adjust the camber.
Just enough to adjust the camber.
Yes. However,
maybe that'll work. If it's turning.
If you got to adjust the left side, however, what you got to use is it's just very tricky. What you got to do is you got to put your tire up against the door, the right side door of the number 55.
Put it against the right side door.
Yeah, but it can't be another number. It's got to be this number 55, right on the number.
You know what? I'd love to, but you know, we were running our other league last night, and me and Meeks unfortunately took each other out. and off the board with about 35 laps to
Well,
go. So
what do you want me to tell you? You asked for how to loosen the car up. I'm telling you how to loosen it up. I'm telling you specifically, it's got to be the number 55.
I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that 21.
No, it can't be the number 21 either. It's got to be no 21. It's up to 3. That's a prime number, like the trifecta and the Three's Company and stuff like that. It's a lucky number. No, you have to use the number 88.
I'll use 88. Fleming deserves it.
All right. Well, don't tell them I said to do that. However, when they rewatch the stream back, they'll know exactly who brought that advice.
I was going to say, I'll sell you out.
You sell out. All right, man.
I'm looking forward to a good race tonight, man. Should be fun.
All right. Well, all I can tell you is, if I remember right, something about 10 and 12.
Hey, glad to have you back in the booth, bud.
Don't worry. Hey, 10 and 12 is a way to avoid burning up the tires. But if I'm right on this, I think the high side might be the less tire wear line.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find speed up there. It's going to be the hard part.
You don't need speed. You need tires.
No, I need speed and tires.
Okay, fair enough on that one. Fair enough.
Sitting fourth on the leaderboard right now. I need to be first.
All right, man. Well, good luck. And were you solo drivers again?
Yep, hanging out in solo for now.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it, bud.
Thank you. So William Robbins getting ready to throw down. If that family's around, he's ready to do it. And now let's bring up Chucky. Let's hear from him. Chucky. Chucky? Chucky? Going once, going twice. All right, Chucky doesn't want to talk. Now let's hear from Landon Bednars. Lando.
What's up?
Yo, I'm back. You guys are probably happy about this one. How are you feeling coming here to Kentucky?
Man, it's been a while since I ran here, and I'm excited. I knew how much you missed me, so it just feels good.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a little bit?
No, we had to put some new action on the network, so that's the only reason.
Oh, yeah.
Not because of you. No. No, Perry actually asked me to do this because he felt like you needed the extra motivation and heckling from me.
That's right.
And if I can drive this track, I don't understand why you're not at the top of the leaderboard.
Well, I just came out on the track right now.
Dude, excuses. Nah, you're coming in here tonight, and I believe you can tell me about our sponsor because Thomas ain't here.
Yeah, it's a place over. Well, they're all over Texas. That's actually where Thomas works at. They specialize in wheels for OEM cars, everything like that, and so that's about all I know. I know when I'm in town, I stop by and bother him, but that's about it.
Does it something to do with repairing wheels though? That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I do know they repair them too.
Yeah, because I was looking them up a little bit and I couldn't get much of a description than that. I was like, oh hey, guess what? What do they do?
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything with wheels for cars and trucks and stuff like that.
And I can tell you this much: if I'm right on this, pretty sure I can email or mail my caddy wheels down to Wheels America. They'll fix them and then mail them back.
Possibly.
Yes.
Only if Thomas does them. I want to see him do manual labor.
Oh man, you're asking a lot out of him.
That's right.
Only manual labor you're gonna see him doing is pulling the grill out of the garage because he had to put it inside for a major storm. Other than that, you are not gonna see him do major labor.
That or running in the house to get on the sim rig.
I can't argue that one.
I figured he'd be on now. I was talking to him a minute ago. He said that he'd be on around 7, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you snooze, you lose.
That's right. That's right.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you back down to the guys. Good luck here tonight. Glad to have back up at the booth.
I appreciate it.
You were in blackout, right?
No, flagship.
Oh, Prime Grid Racing. Gotcha.
Oh,
Hey, Thomas Bednarz, we are not arguing here tonight.
he'd be lucky to have my last name.
No, you're Thomas Bednarz.
Oh, we are distant cousins, but we're not that. But we're not brothers.
He's Landon Meeks. You remember we had to switch it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it makes it less complicated for Perry.
Yeah, that's so.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you down to the guys. Good luck here tonight.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. So Landon Bednar is getting ready to throw down here tonight, and there is an outside joke. Long story short, Brandon Perry messed up on their names and got them reversed between Thomas Meeks and Landon Bednarz, and it was absolutely hilarious. So guess what? We heckle him now with it. Now let's bring up Justin Bell, driver of the number 8, I believe. Justin.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Another night of racing. How do you feel coming here?
I mean, I got a freaky fast Chevrolet, Warrior Wrap Chevrolet here. We're really excited for the season opener at PGR, and excited to have you broadcasting it on YouTube.
Yeah, so we see that machine out there. You say freaky fast. Does that mean you're going to be start driving for Jimmy John's?
I mean, I might be Jimmy John's fast. You never know. I mean, they got their new kick and ranch wraps. They're pretty good. So we might be freaky fast. I might also be really slow. So I hope not. But
you will absolutely find out by the end of this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Then, of course, you're coming into it looks to be a brand new grid. How are you feeling about this one?
I mean, it's always great to have a bunch of drivers join in. It's a lot of new competition, new ways to learn how to drive, and just see how other people react to everybody else.
All right, well, just glad to see you on the deal. That's for sure. So good luck, man. Hopefully, odds are in your favor here tonight.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. So Justin Bell ready to rock and roll. And now let's bring up Landon Meeks. I mean, Thomas Meeks, driver number 55, previous NASCAR Cup Series champion, and see how he feels. Thomas.
How's it going?
All right there, big boy. Previous drivers championship coming into what could be a new season with new drivers. And then, of course, you got Matt Fleming here as well, and he was, I believe, last season's champion. How are you feeling here tonight?
Feel pretty good. Definitely got some laps in, some practice time, and excited to get this next season started and rolling, and hopefully we can have a good season like we did last season, and maybe finish in the top 4 again in points. I think I got second or third, but definitely room to improve there, and yeah, overall, I'm just excited we're here.
This one's going to be competition level is stacked as it looks like quite a few drivers, they're joining, might just be joining for the first season, but it's not exactly the first season. They might be racing officials where they did collect a season championship.
Definitely.
In the official points there on the iRacing officials. So myself, have not got a NASCAR one, but I've gotten open wheels. Just saying. So hopefully the odds are in favor when you're doing practice. Did you feel pretty quick?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I ain't got in the session yet, but I have ran laps, and I mean, I feel really comfortable with it. So, yeah, I think we're ready.
All right, and then me and Landon weren't exactly 100% sure. What is Wheels America for all the fans? Because we know you work there. Tell us, man. Tell me.
Yeah, so Wheels America, it's establishment that was established in 1994. What we do is we pretty much fix wheels. So any bends, cracks, we can also sell wheels. We have a full inventory of over 10,000 wheels ready to go and ship between our 6 locations. So yeah, you can look us up at wheelsamerica.com. I love working for them. And obviously, if you ever need a wheel, you can always find us online.
Out of curiosity, so I live opposite of where you're at on this. I live basically up in the north, and I'm pretty sure Am I right? Where I could actually have caddy wheels delivered up to me.
Yeah, definitely. You can order them online. We cover shipping. They ship right to your door.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
Hey, Thomas, DM me that info.
I will do.
As next, you don't have to do it anytime soon. I think next year might be a good time. And it's a 2010 Cadillac Escalade. All right, Thomas, glad having you up here. Shout out to our sponsors here tonight, Wheels America for the PGR Wheels America 195. Thomas Meeks, are you rocking the Wheels America machine?
I am. I'm going to have a little bit of a different Wheels America scheme for y'all tonight, so y'all be ready.
All right, so hopefully we see Thomas Meeks here. I mean, Landon Meeks on top.
You better not.
Oh, I did go there, Thomas. I really did. I went Landon Meeks and Thomas Bednarz. It's Thomas Bednarz.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, good luck to you, man. Great having you in the booth once again.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. There we go. That was Thomas Meeks. He's not, oh, he just got in here. He's just kind of clocking in now. And John Luke Wilkie does currently have the lead in standing with speed points. This is James Bronson, William Robbins. And let's go tonight's race info. This is Kentucky Speedway, located in Sparta, Kentucky. It is a 1.46 mile speedway. Current track temp is at 73 degrees. It is 68 degrees and clear, as it is absolutely great day to be racing there. The weather does not get much better than that, honestly, for Cup Series, as it does get hot. We got 14 minutes remaining of practice, so these guys are definitely going to get this one dialed in. And we got Doug Ward. Let's get Dougie boy up here. Dougie!
Hey.
You going to teach all these boys how to Dougie? Oh, come on. It was meant to be funny. What the heck?
You don't know how many times I've heard that.
Yeah, but how many times on YouTube?
That's not helping.
Well, here tonight is Kentucky. How are you feeling tonight?
Well, you know, I done a little bit of practice. My chances, I mean, flagship guys are always going to be hard to beat. A lot of rookies don't know how they're going to race. So, you know, overall, I'm going to win.
Overall, you're going to win. Just let them sort themselves out. You know, I think you could get them done. I think you can get it. I think you get a win as long as you get around Fleming.
Yeah, he is definitely one of the ones to beat.
Or Meeks.
I mean, any of the flagship guys are fast. They always are.
No, they're not.
You go look at the stats for last season relative to me, they sure were.
Yeah, but anybody can stack a championship.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
Let them go up against me. I'll door them. Right into the... I mean, that would never happen. I'm a great driver.
Of course, of course.
All right. Well, Doug, I'm going to let you get at it. Good luck, and hopefully practice gets you a good feel for this field.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for coming up to the booth.
Mm-hmm.
So Doug Ward getting ready to do this. Now, these guys are getting ready to do everything they can to get a championship and start this thing off right. Right now, just to get this stream off right, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. And all right, the wife has spoken. I guess the caddy is hers. I get that. But here tonight, please rise for the playing of our national anthem, done by the USC Trojan Marching Band. Tonight we are in Kentucky. We got just over 9 minutes remaining of this one. These guys are going to be doing a heck of a whole lot of laps. We will see stages involved in everything. Drivers are going to be giving it their all as they pound it down to 180, 190 miles an hour. And, you know, they're not going to stop there. They're going to keep going as fast as they can until they get to the finish. We do have 24 drivers clocked and loaded here. Let's bring up Brandon Perry. Say a couple words before he kicks this off. He is race control / driver of the number 21 PGR machine. Let's see how he's feeling. Brandon Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
We meet again as Blackout Motorsports Racing Network proudly presents the PGR Wheels America 195, brought to you on the Blackout Motorsports Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Shout out to my wife, Jenna, and shout out to Wheels America for being the sponsor of tonight's race. How's that?
Absolutely. I mean, that was amazing. I think you practiced it, but you nailed it.
Yeah, my throat's a little sore, buddy.
Nice. Nailed it, though. I think the sponsor should love that.
Yeah, so here tonight you got the PGR machine out there, greatly designed, beautifully designed by a certain somebody in the crowd, you know, not naming any names, Smith Creations.
Smith Creations, absolutely.
But you're coming in here, you see a great sponsor like Wheels America come on board for another amazing season. How does that make you feel as a league owner?
I'm really proud of that. I am super happy and thankful for all the sponsors that we bring on, but especially the sponsors that come back season after season. And Wheels America is one of those, so we appreciate everything that they do along with Thomas Meeks. It makes me really proud, man, and happy to be here. This is season 8, which is, I think, pretty impressive. If we can get to season 10, I'll really be pumped about that. But even to be here in season 8, I don't think there's many oval leagues that have made it this far. So definitely proud of what we put out here as far as a league and the quality of drivers we have and the broadcasts and shows that we put on, thanks to you. Man, it's super awesome to be here. I'm excited, and we have a great field here for season 8, so it should be super competitive as well.
Monday night we did Formula 1 from PGR, and tonight we're doing Cup Series. So you can say the pinnacle of motorsports is done Monday night, and the next pinnacle of motorsports is done tonight. As this is, I think, as IndyCar has probably is the pinnacle of oval racing, to be realistic, as you go a lot higher speeds.
Yeah.
But NASCAR Cup Series is right underneath as a very close second. Just saying.
Yeah, it's definitely close because it's. People think that these cars don't take any skill, and they do. They take a lot of skill, especially to just be ripping consistent laps and to be able to put yourself in position, or to even be able to, keep yourself out of, certain positions, keeping your car clean. So we love that at PGR. We run multiple different leagues in road and oval, and we bring some of the best drivers out here and some development drivers too, so we're proud of that. But man, I'm super excited for tonight's race. Should be a great field that we bringing in here with. Hopefully we'll have about 26 drivers that show up, and it's going to be super competitive across the board and all the stages. And I know the lights are going to come on here tonight, and that's when the stars come out.
And since it's not going to really shut on, since nothing's going sideways anytime soon, the development league basically for Prime Grid is actually my own monster creation of Blackout Motorsports Racing League, which is basically great because a lot of these drivers, they'll be like, oh, hey, I want another league. And then all of a sudden they see PGR and they know I'm broadcasting for both. And it's like, oh, hey, guess what? One's a paid league, the other's not. The other one's more of a, hey, get your skills right and assess because I run completely free, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I think that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on is that we have some great drivers up front and some really talented, experienced drivers, but we also bring in a lot of new drivers and are willing to teach them the ropes per se. And I'm super proud to see when those guys develop and they go on and race in other leagues.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, because it's been mutually beneficial for both of us. We'll say it that way. As both leagues across the board now stacked with drivers, it's a good feeling. Just saying, Perry.
Absolutely, definitely.
Don't hate me.
Hand in hand. No, I think our relationship has grown not only between me and you as friends and the two Brandos, but definitely the network in the league, and it's just been beneficial for both of us. So I'm looking forward to many more collaborations. I know we're going to have some special events coming up, so I'm really excited for those too.
Yes, that's right. Oh, hold on. We're going to do it right now. That's right. Late in April, we seen it last year, the Patricia Campa Memorial 500 race. This year, we're planning something bigger and badder. We're going to take a poll right now. Do we do something similar to the 500 race, or we host it at Le Mans, the pinnacle of all racetracks out there, and what could be some of the fastest cars on the planet? I'm talking GTP, GT3, road course action. And you know what? If the Roval guys want to join in, we'll teach them the ropes.
Yeah, no, that's the one I'm talking about. I would love and look forward to an endurance race at Le Mans and, like you said, GTP. And if we could get two classes going, man, that'd be epic. But definitely looking forward to some of those special events. They help out the league a lot, and we're able to raise some funds for the league or for, like you said, a memorial race.
Yeah, this year, though, we're going to do it for the American Red Cross.
Nice, man. We do a lot of charity races here, and I'm sure we'll have some coming up here in season 8 as well. So
actually, there is one other that I'm trying to get on board to do donations for, but I got to figure out the exact deal on that, which I got to get with you on that one.
Nice. Well, hey, we're always open to having discussions with either new sponsors or charities to be able to help out charities. So I'm all for it, man. The more people we can help out, the better.
I'll give you a hint. I got 9 animals, and it's a cause I believe in firmly.
Nice. So it's got to be a rescue shelter, I would imagine.
Yes, but I got to figure out which site I was seeing it at. But I will get you back to it, man. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. I'm excited for tonight, and we appreciate all the work you do.
Thank you. So, Brandon Perry doing that, and let's bring up Anthony Yunez real quick. He's got time. Yunez.
What's up, Brandon?
Formula One on Monday, Cup Series tonight. How are you feeling, buddy?
I'm excited for the new Cup season. Last season didn't really go the way that we wanted it to, so looking forward to a fresh start here. And looks like we have a good grid, so that's always good to see. Long season, so just going to try to keep it clean tonight, and hopefully find my way up front by the end.
All right, thank you for that one. I will get you back down to the guys. Good luck.
Thanks, Brent.
Thank you. There we go. That was him. And let's talk to last season champion Matt Fleming really quick. Matt.
Yo.
You thought I forgot about you, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't. Who is this again?
Oh, drop it. You know exactly who it is.
It's been so long, I don't even recognize your voice anymore.
Oh, man. Well, you're coming back here. Cup season starting. Coming off of a championship. How are you feeling here tonight?
It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. I don't necessarily like Kentucky, so we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Well, you get back down to it. Good luck. Quality's about ready to start.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you. And it's flagship, right?
Yeah, it's flagship.
All right, I'll put you in PGR. Good luck. All right, Matt Fleming's ready to rock and roll. Let's bring up Brandon Perry real quick. Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith? Top 5 at the end of the night.
Let these drivers know, and this time park on the low side of the front stretch.
A firm on the slow. All right, got you.
Yeah, park them up nice and neat on the front stretch there, or similar to what you did like Formula One.
At Imola. Yeah, that was sweet.
Correct.
I like that. They finally did what I wanted to do them to do.
Yeah, get them to do that.
All right, I'll try.
All right, thank you, and remind them to remain in the car until interviews are done.
All right.
If they need to shut the car down, shut the car down. All right. No excuses this time. All right, Brandon Perry's going to go give some race orders for me. We got a lot of guys in here. Daniel McCurdy is actually taking the grid and everything else. This is Prime Grid Racing, Wheels America 195 qualifying here tonight. Now, these guys, this is going to set the grid. Does it matter in the race? Not necessarily. Can they absolutely gain positions outside of that? Most indefinitely, they can. You can roar. I mean, if you get out the gate quick and you can manage to make first couple moves stick, get a couple passes done right away, it builds your confidence. But as the tires heat up, they get a little bit more grippy. But at the same time, they're burning up, and if you get too much wear on them, that's where they kind of fall off, and that's where these drivers got to time that perfect to know when they can make that pit strat work if they have to pit under green. At the same time, they're going to want to really worry about it. Travis Burton, of course, out there grabbing a provisional pole, 30.61. Actually, a really good lap. Daniel McCurdy right behind him. Justin Bell, Austin Norcross, and Brian Kearney. This is Tim Morris bringing in 7th place. Doug Ward, Logan Gill, Cody Keller are all on track right now, trying to get their qualifying laps in. James Bronson steps into P2 now with that Napa Auto Parts machine, which pushes Justin Bell down along with Daniel McCurdy, and Bobby Jones is coming up into the 5th place spot. What a lit up number. That thing is more lit than Redman at the Source Awards. Oh, geez. Well, if Jenna happens to be watching, though, I love you. Can't wait till I'm done with this, and then we can hang out or do whatever. Do what we do. But this is going to be an interesting race. I'm seeing a lot of new names step up to the front. Logan Gill, of course. Josh Larson. William Robbins. And there's Jack Bronson, the number 94. They're stepping onto the track, and Cody Keller managed to grab P2. Ooh, that's really going to be interesting seeing how this pans out. Seeing a lot of guys start to get their machines out there. Looks like they might be on some outlaps. Qualifying is underway here. They do have like 10 minutes to get qualifying done. And we currently have like 6 minutes remaining for a lot of guys to get their qualifying lap in. So these guys are going to absolutely be trying to see what they're doing here. Have a lot of drivers, and a few of these guys. Burton still leads the way, though, with William Robbins hot on the heels there. 0.06 separation between him and Burton. Pace-wise, all these drivers have pace. Charles Balance is actually out there now. Trying to see what he can get done. Looks like he might be able to get something done here tonight. See Anthony Yunus in the No BS Tech number 54. They did a sponsored Monday night's race. Trying to see how you see Thomas Meeks' machine, but he doesn't want to pull it out. I don't know what the deal is here. I think he's just kind of waiting before he can bring it out there. Tim Mars, of course, in the Pikachu edition Toyota Camry. Yeah, it seriously looks like Pikachu. That is freaking Pikachu on his machine. I can see it right on the front there. It's right on the front nose. Let's go to the chase cam here. And I'm going to confirm this. That is freaking Pikachu. There is Pikachu. Running around the track is freaking Pikachu. Looks like you might have to update that livery a little bit. Might have to do an update. There is Thomas Meeks in the Wheels America number 55. He's bringing the noise. Is he going to be able to grab pole position in his own race? There's Matt Fleming. So these guys definitely showing what they can do. And Thomas Meeks, can he grab pole? Matt Fleming still in the same boat. He might want to try to shoot for a pole position here tonight. Now, John Luke Wilkie is electing to sit in the pit during this qualifying here. I don't know if this is going to be a strap move. Same with Jimmy Emos, who is fresh to the grid. And Thomas Meeks goes P4. Not quite enough speed. But he does get his lap in. Matt Fleming. Matt Fleming goes P8. So maybe a strat move out of these guys. Brandon Perry, the PGR machine, Toyota Camry, stepping out on there like a boss. Can he get it done? Maybe. He's gonna have to avoid the wall though. Matt Fleming, of course, does get P8, goes up to P4, shuts Meeks down, Meeks goes to P5. Brandon Perry is going to be crossing the line here. And Perry goes P19, not quite the pace he was looking for. Can he get this done here tonight? There it is, the PGR Prime Grid Racing Machine. And bringing it around, brings it across the line. Brandon Perry goes to P17, so not quite the drive he was hoping for. Jimmy Emos and John Luke Wilkie have elected to stay in the pit during qualifying. There is 24 drivers here tonight. Burton has gotten the pole. Let's hear it from him and see how he feels about this one. Travis. Oh, Travis?
How's it going?
Man, you got pole here tonight at Kentucky. How do you feel about that one, especially knowing you're lining up against Josh Larson?
Honestly, I don't know where that time came from. I put it into 3 and 4. Once I got into 3, it just stuck, and I was like, I saw the time go up and up. I'm like, all right, perfect. But it looks like I got some speed here, so hopefully I can stay out front and save some tire and hopefully be there at the end.
All right, man. Well, any shout outs you got to do before we get this one kicked off?
Let's see, NPR coaching and Blackout. Let's go.
All right, thank you. Let's get it. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
So Travis Burton getting ready to do it, and now let's go to tonight's grid here for Kentucky. All right, we are here in Kentucky, ready to rock and roll. It will be Travis Burton on pole with Josh Larson right alongside William Robbins, Matt Fleming in row 2. Row 3 will be Jesse Erdman and Thomas Meeks. Row 4 will be Joe Divide and Cody Keller. Then we got James Bronson and Landon Bednars, Logan Gill, Justin Bell. After that, it goes Anthony Yunez and Daniel McCurdy. Then we Bobby Jones, Jack Bronson, Brandon Perry, and Charles Balance lining up alongside each other in row 9. Then we got Brian Kearney and Doug Ward, Austin Norcross, Tim Morris, John Luke Wilkie, and Jimmy Emos for tonight's grid. Get on your feet, race fans. If you haven't checked it out yet, be sure to check out the store. Hit the link in the description. It'll take you to the Blackout Motorsports Racing Network store where you can find some exclusive Prime Grid Racing merchandise where you cannot find anywhere else. So, let's go. Get this going. Time to get this party popping. The cars are rolling out here for the Wheels America 195 as Blackout Motorsports proudly presents Prime Grid Racing Zone. And what could be a fantastic season here. 130 laps at nearly 190 to 195 miles an hour on one of the loudest motorsports racing networks on the planet. Robbins family, get on your feet. I know you guys got some food cooking. I know it. You all know it. We're back and better than ever. The drivers are faster than ever. Let's go. Get loud. And let's get it going for Wheels America. The pace car is off. The cars are lined up, and here we go. Green flag flies, and we are off here in Kentucky for the Wheels America's got to be proud. Hey, they got out the gate with no incident. All right. On the bottom side, there's Travis Burton, Josh Larson on the taking that high side. It's going to be a race down the backstretch, drag race central here. Look at Travis Burton moves to the high side, slams that door shut. Fleming looking to the low side along with Meeks and a few others here. Go back, Jesse Erdman's up in this fight here. Battle for the lead is on those. Josh Larson puts the pressure on Burton underneath. Game on. They're going to have another lead change here, I think. Larson goes for the inside move, gets it. Not quite able to get that done as Burton is delivering a lot of speed on the exit. Matt Fleming, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks all step into this top 5. It is a flagship top 5 right now. And Travis Burton, of course, I believe is driving for Blackout Motorsports, so my own team. Jesse Erdman, Cody Keller, Joe Divide, Landon Bednars, Justin Bell, they're all kind of lining up in the back. They're just staying really clean here. But Travis Burton is defending against 4 flagship guys. Hold on to your hat. He is not going to let this one go. Fleming sees the opportunity there, does not quite get it. Fleming gets behind Larson to hold that one off and maybe hold him to that high side. He knows there's maybe not enough speed there, as they are really working together on that high side. And now you see William Robbins goes to the high side with Burton. Burton has no answer on this one. The mid line is actually holding pace with the bottom line, which is going to really shake up this top 5 here. We got another battle here. Joe Divide gets around Jesse Erdman. At the front, we go 3 wide here. Burton loses the position. Josh Larson comes to the lead. William Robbins starts to put the pressure. Bird tries the inside. No. Larson shuts that door. He says, not today. You're going to have to work a little harder. Please come back and get it another time. Meanwhile, in the back here, you got Robbins, Fleming, and Meeks all just kind of riding along. They're like, okay, where do we push? Where do we not push? You know, last season's champion, Matt Fleming, has pulled off some amazing victories. But the rest of the field is kind of starting to line up here. We just kind of scroll back here. Just kind of lining up, stay put. Meanwhile, at the front, it is a dogfight. It is anybody's game. William Robbins defending against Matt Fleming. Fleming, of course, really good at holding a low side and making it work the entire night. He is not a season champion for no reason. He's last year's champion, to be specific. A 2-time back-to-back. And of course, behind him, he got Thomas Meeks, who went back-to-back in season championships. So they're definitely trying to see what they did. And Brian Kearney had something happen to him. I don't know exactly what happened. He's in the pit, though. We're going to maybe wait to see if something breaks out, but I can't exactly jump to that one yet. As we do see William Robbins down to losing the position to Matt Fleming. And Thomas Meeks now is seeing the opportunity to maybe push a little bit. But up until that, I mean, it's might be game on as Matt Fleming goes to the low side. Fleming, of course, looking for a third championship, third consecutive. But in front of him is Josh Larson, and Josh Larson can definitely drive. His wheels, he's wheeling it tonight. He's game on. A lot of these drivers put in some off-season practice to put up better laps. Landon Bednar's, of course, might be the final flagship guy. He's back in 8th place. As he's really working down on it here. So Josh Larson, Matt Fleming, William Robbins, Travis Burton, Thomas Meeks, Joe Divide round up our top 6. And Divide is actually catching them. That number 34 is looking very fast right now. So very impressive to see him work up to where he is. Maybe gain a little bit. Travis Burton goes for the move on Meeks. Meeks might not have an answer. Meeks does not. And Burton just put a move on him to get it down to the low side. He might just be finding out where that speed is happening at. Of course, Brian Kearney, don't know exactly what happened. We know he has left the building. Meanwhile, these guys up the front here, they are absolutely flying as we're going to go to the gearbox here. There is what it looks like behind Josh Larson. And of course, Matt Fleming is staring at William Robbins, and even closer yet is Thomas Meeks. As you see that number 55 rolling. We go to see what they're looking at. You know, they're looking at this. They're seeing them run their laps. They can actually time their laps too. If you look at the dash, you'll see lap time. And you'll see that if it's hitting right around the same marks as really talented drivers can actually hit that consecutively every lap in and lap out. Until, of course, tire fall off and everything else. We have no clue why the number 30 is in there at this point. He is still in the pits. There was, it showed a racing incident, but I'm not 100% sure, as I think the guys might have mellowed down a little bit. So let's go to the Wheels America replay. We're going to see exactly what happened here. It looks like, oh my, okay, so he's just pulling it down. It looks like he just pulled it off, stopped the car, and exited. So he might have had something pressing he had to get to, something in real life, as this is on a game. So Josh Larson leads the way in front of Matt Fleming. And we got William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Travis Burton, our top 5. Stay tuned, though. At the end of the night, I will be bringing up the top 5 for an interview. Some of these guys I know highly appreciate. If my wife Jenna happens to be watching, I will be live all night. And, you know, I can't wait till she gets home. She gives me comfort at night. Along with hearing the sweet music of NASCAR engines, it kind of fires me up every single day. Josh Larson is still our leader, though, in front of Matt Fleming. I'm going to go and put it on. Exciting stuff. Grab me a quick drink. Take a brief break here. There's not a whole lot going on around the track except for right in front there. It looks like Justin Bell is actually was battling with Anthony Younes. So Younes is showing his track oval skills now. And Justin Bell is trying to deliver an answer. And Younes looks like he's trying to keep it on the high side there. So did Younes find the grip? As he's showing some pretty decent pace now. He's 3.9 seconds behind that leader. And of course, there's Logan Gill now. Gill trying to step into the picture. Logan Gill sitting right behind Justin Bell. And Bell's not going to give him that position very easy. I honestly do not foresee him doing that. See a lot of battles going on right now all the way around this track. Logan Gill, and there's Cody Keller making a move. Other than that, points are on the line here. I believe these guys do run stages for the top 10, get extra points. And Landon Bednarz is not doing it quite where he wants to be, I don't think. But he is gaining some positions. Jesse Erdman making the move on the 34. Landon Bednarz is coming through. He sees the opening and the mistake. Bednarz looks to push it through wide, gets on the inside, holds, makes it stick. Travis Burton is kind of falling back a little bit. There's Bednarz going really way to the inside and really wide inside. A little bit of a not so good move. I think it might have been a little bit off from what he planned on, but you know what? When you're going this fast, it really doesn't matter. But these drivers are definitely giving us a show here. As you got Larson, Fleming, Robbins, Meeks, Erdman, Bednars, Divide, Burton, Yunez, Gill are top 10. After that, it goes Bell, Keller, Jones, Bronson, Balance, Perry, McCurdy, Wilkie, Bronson, Ward, Norcross, Morris, Emos, and Kearney is still in the pit. We don't know what happened. As far as we know, the car's fine. He just had to go, and I guess when you got to go, you got to go. I believe there might go green flag until lap 40 or 45. Don't believe they told me any stages. Just make sure Perry, the race director, is not in the middle of a fight. He is. So we're just going to wing it. If we see a... Oh, I gotcha. He might be having technical issues. It's having a hard time rejoining or something. That's definite possibility. You see the 21 just readjusting some camber off the wall there as he just didn't know what to do with it. Here's a thought, Perry. Turn left. As Larson, Spartan pull away. At 1.2 the gap. And we are just 27 laps into this one. There's a lot of race left. So even if they're not gaining the positions they want, it gives them a good feel for the car and what they need to do with it. That's the impressive part. So Robbins family, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Williams actually putting up a great race, running top 3 right now, looking at a podium. But there's a whole lot of race left. Still got over 100 laps left. I'd say still got to put a whole lot together in that amount of time. Thomas Meeks and Jesse Erdman now battling this one out in that Mobile 1 machine. The Wheels America car, of course, looking for a number 1 spot here. Birdman into the wall a little bit. Scrapity scrape. He's just rear adjusting his rear of the car. It looks like he's all right, but now it's scraping. It's like it's tightened up on him. Did Jesse Erdman lose the grip on that number 45 machine? It is a definite good possibility. I'm not 100% sure. I do got to check in on something really quick here. I'm really wondering about the stages here at this point, if they are doing stages. We're on lap 30 here. Maybe it's 35. Oh, I was right. It is stage. So after this one, Josh Larson leading the way, taking maximum stage points with Matt Fleming, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Bednars, Anthony Yunez, Joe Divide, Justin Bell, and Cody Keller are top 10. Logan Gill, Travis Burton, James Bronson, Bobby Jones, Charles Balance, Daniel McCurdy, Brandon Perry, John Luke Wilkie, Jack Bronson, Austin Norcross are top 20. That is Doug Ward, Tim Morris, Jimmy Emos, and Brian Curdy bring up the rear. But Josh Larson's got to be really happy about this one as they're going to bring it down the pit road. Wait to see who all pits. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all of them. So don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right, so the drivers are just getting some go-go juice. I believe it's going to be 30 and 65. So let's just get Perry up here to confirm this one. As I'm going to bring up race control here. Perry.
What's up, Brandon Smith?
I got a most interesting question for you.
What's that?
When are stages?
Stage 1 was lap 30 right there. We just had stage 1. And then stage 2 is lap 65.
I got you. All right. So we confirmed that one. And how's the racing out there tonight?
Impressive, to be honest, so far. We got a lot of new drivers on the grid this season, and to go, caution free there in stage 1 with a lot of guys learning each other in their driving styles, I'd say that's pretty impressive. So I'm looking forward to the rest of this race.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Hopefully you can get yourself a solid finish.
Yeah, it's been tough. This is a tough track, and that's why I wanted to open up here. But yeah, we'll see what we can do here.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. It looks like that pace car is going to be pulling off. And we're going to go green this next time by. Don't go anywhere.
Get down. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Around with the rhythm, it's a sound. 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 Get down, come on, get down. Get down, come on, get down. Get down, come on, get down.
As the pace car is off, they're lined up. Green flag flies once again high above Kentucky. Wheels America's got to be really happy to see this one. And now we are going and enjoy this race real quick. I got to answer a phone. That was my loving wife, and as we were watching this, Matt Fleming grabbed the lead. Josh Larson looks, put pressure on the inside. No! Fleming shuts that door and says, not today. You're going to work harder for him. Thomas Meeks, William Robbins all lined up now behind. And look at this. Landon Bednars has joined that party with Jesse Urban, Joe Divide, Anthony Yunez, Justin Bell, and Travis Burton. And now Charles Ballens comes into the picture. Ballens is looking on the outside of Burton. Burton gets squeezed in there. Pulls that play there and Ballens his way to the high side. That's going to open the door up. A whole bunch of cars get underneath of him, though, is not really a good thing to do. Have happen is what looked like his machine just tightened up. William Robbins was looking high on Meeks. Didn't see an opening, so he kind of dropped back into the draft. That's what a lot of guys are establishing right now is they got to get it into that groove. They got to find the line that works for them and late on. And Robbins gets loose. Opens the door, loses a lot of speed. Erdman, Javide, Yunez all come around Robbins. as Robbins loses out on a few positions there. Don't know exactly how loose he got, but his car just tightened up or something. He just lost it. So the front is very competitive right now. As we go back here, Robbins fighting back, but he's got Justin Bell, Travis Burton behind him. And of course, that one might be, I think those guys are both racing for Blackout Motorsports, my own team. As I will find out later on if they're actually racing for it. But yes, it's going to be interesting to find out how this pans out. Daniel McCurdy, though, debut night for Prime Grid Racing, find himself in front of Brandon Perry. Perry's got some pressure now from Bobby Jones. Jones looking to the inside. There's the number 9 looking to the inside of Perry. Perry shuts that door. Oh my, as gets getting loosey-goosey out of the 15. They're looking like they want to go 3 wide, and now Perry finds himself in front of both James Bronson and Bobby Jones. So very interested to see what happens here. Meanwhile, out in front, Matt Fleming, Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednars, all just starting to pull away. They're saying, see you later, guys. You guys keep fighting this out. Flagship's just going to go up all the way there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to start off a championship with a team is incredible. Jesse Erdman and Anthony Yunez battling this one out for Prime Grid. So Prime Grid Racing is right behind, and they're shutting the door on William Robbins from joining that top 5. Joe Divide, Travis Burton, Cody Keller, Justin Bell, all looking to find some extra pace. But look here, Charles Balance. Balance is working it here, as he is just trying to get into the top 10 maybe here tonight, along with Justin Bell. Really starting to sort the group out of who knows how to drive, and it looks like all of them do. The grid is very stacked. You know, and of course, there's Jimmy Emos, who's having a hard time here tonight getting grips on that Camaro, that number 67, as he's out of no man's land. He's just in the back, not really finding the pace here tonight. So it's a struggle for him here. First night out, maybe he's called some first laps jitters. But it does look like, for the moment, Matt Fleming has this one dialed in. We're going to take a brief break here for Wheels America. Maybe not, as just kind of caught this one. Travis Burton looking the inside of Jesse Erdman. And look, Burton might have found some pace. They're going for the side draft on one another, but they do have to try and keep this one clean, as it's 130 laps to finish. And oh my, Keller gets loose into the wall. Yellow flag comes out. And we have our first caution of the night. Let's go back to this one. We're going to just kind of rewind and see, maybe we might have got tapped or something. Or if it was net code. It looked like something with Charles Balance. So we're going to go to rear chase here. Looks like Charles Balance might have kind of drifted. Oh, so a little bit of net code combined with maybe an accidental tap out of balance. I don't know exactly 100%. But as we look at Keller, go back to Keller here. Keller just smashing that wall. Hard hit. And he knows he's got to lock it up. Otherwise, it could create havoc, as he's still got guys coming in. He does a great job of just holding that line and holding it steady to be able to pull it back out. And a lot of damage on that front there, though, is probably not the way he wanted that to go. As what it could have looked like definite net code. They'll probably have to be reviewed after this race. So we go back to the live for Wheels America here. Let's bring up, who we got here? Let's just talk to Matt Fleming here. We'll talk to Fleming. Matt.
Brando.
Man, leading the race here, lap 46. How's it feeling out there so far?
Well, if you get in behind the car, you get the dirty air. It is extremely tight. Started out really loose there in the first stage, which I liked it. Then, like I said, I got in dirty air and it made it really tight. So I should have been a little bit more patient when I was in the dirty air. But overall, I mean, it's an okay. Like I said, I'm not a real big fan of Kentucky, so it kind of is what it is. We'll have to see what happens.
All right, man. Well, hopefully Kentucky's a fan of you.
Well, let's hope so.
But I did give some drivers some pointers to adjust their camber on your your left door panel.
Well, that seems kind of rude.
No, it's got to hit the number directly, though. There's a specific way you got to do it. You got to hit the 88 directly on the left side. It can't be the right side. Specifically the left. I'm not. Why you calling me rude? It's my first time back. I'm gonna mess with all of you guys. You know that. Good luck, man. Get back to it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you to all those watching whatever network this is. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's how you're gonna be. Get out of here, Matt. Have some fun.
All right, we'll see ya.
See ya. So Matt Fleming, have a little bit of fun with me. He knows what network. But let's get ready. As Wheels America is still up in front here. He's gonna try and get that car all the way to the front. Stay tuned.
Take it to the next level. 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 Level, 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 level,
Cars are all lined up. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. But we are not over yet. 47 laps down. And a whole lot more racing to come. Here we go. And look at this restart here. Now you see Travis Burton back up in the fight here with Anthony Younes right alongside him. Matt Fleming is contending against Thomas Meeks at the front with Landon Bednar's coming in there. Coming right in. He's going to try and get into the draft. Bednarz tries to go underneath Meeks, and Meeks shuts that door. Burton is defending against the rest of the guys here. Meanwhile, Anthony Younes trying to work around William Robbins. Robbins goes to the low side of Younes, gets that move completed. Joe Divide and Logan Gill working it out. Yeah, Charles Balance seems to be involved in some stuff, but this time it looked more like netcode combined with something else. I honestly don't know without driving it, but yeah, it definitely gets involved in some stuff. Matt Fleming, though, leads the way in front of Thomas Meeks. Thomas Meeks might try to put the pressure on his fellow teammate. Landon Bednarz is definitely up there in the fight with Travis Burton, William Robbins, Anthony Younes, Logan Gill, Joe Divide, Charles Balance into the 9th place spot. And look at this. Balance is trying to move on that high side. 3 wide against Josh Larson and Jesse Erdman. And he is getting scored out in front. Provisionally, of course, Josh Larson gets around. Which opens up the door. Now, Jesse Erdman's contending against Doug Ward in the Menards car. Oh, look, we got a Menards car. Why am I not surprised? I do work for the Menards, everybody, if you're wondering. But Logan Gill now working his way up to the front against Joe Divide. Travis Burton, Anthony Younes, and William Robbins, all these guys are still kind of battling this one out as they do got to find the grip here. It's going to be a very tricky situation for them, as Josh Larson and Jesse Erdman still trying to find that same pace and working their way up there. Logan Gill definitely in contention with Josh Larson. And now he comes underneath Logan Gill. Gill with no answer here. He's just got to be patient. It's a give and take type race. Matt Fleming, who is not giving it anything. Lap 65 will be our next stage. And then we're going all the way to the finish. Game on all the way. And then Yuna is applying some pressure in here now as he finds his way into the top 5 for Prime Grid. I believe he's racing for PGR. And William Robbins is also trying to keep himself up into the top 5. Anthony Yunez with a slight mistake, and he's got pressure from Burton. Burton looking underneath. Larson seeing the air between the drivers also, and he's trying to get underneath. So Larson, Burton, divide is in here. Logan Gill's kind of watching. He's wondering what's going to happen here. Josh Larson gets the inside. Big dog move for the big cat. He gets in there. We are seeing a lot of moves and a lot of high speeds out of him now at this point. Oh, a bit of a bump out of Joe Divide. Didn't mean to bump her. Yunez as they go 3 wide out of turn 4. And man, what a race this has become back here. It's a battle of the mid-pack here. Fleming and Meeks are just out in front. They're all in their own. Okay, they got the top 5 splitting off. Bird is holding off Gill, you know, and then, of course, Charles Balance, Anthony Yunez, Jesse Erdman. All these guys are fighting this one out. Of course, look at this. Brandon Perry back here. He's battling it out with the back end. We got battles all over. Perry goes for the inside with Bell. And the number 15 has no answer for this one as Justin Bell holds off Brandon Perry momentarily. Perry looks to the inside. Might be able to get it on this next turn. He's got to beat him to it, though. You know what? If he can't join him, just, you know, push him up the track. Just move him. Don't actually move him. Don't take any advice from me. I'm up here in the booth. Joe Divide, of course, battling Jesse Erdman. Doug Ward, Justin Bell, and Brandon Perry, and the number 48 all kind of battling that one out. That's Daniel McCurdy. But at the front, look at it. He's starting to split off, but back here, Josh Larson has gotten around Thomas Meeks. Landon Bednar is back here battling it out with William Robbins. Robbins looking like he wants to get the inside move done. Robbins goes to the inside, holds that line. He's really just trying to fine-tune that machine. He's getting it to go where he wants it now. But like we were talking earlier with Fleming, there is dirty air. Dirty air creates havoc for these drivers. Fleming, Larson, Meeks, Bednars, Robbins. Pretty much all flagship in the top 5 right now. Travis Burton and Logan Gill are battling this one out. The battle continues as they're battling it out Sunday night. Now they come here, they're battling it out again. Logan Gill, now he's got pressure from Anthony Yunez. Yunez starting to apply some pressure here. So Logan Gill has definitely got some pressure here. Charles Balance is just in no man's land. He's in the back. He sees Jesse Erdman right behind. He's definitely got to run his race. You know, don't try new lines. Stick with the line that works for you and go with it. That's basically what I would do. If I know the midline is working for me, I don't stray from the midline. I don't try to anyway. So that's where I kind of be at if I was in Charles Balance's place. I'd try to hold that midline here at Kentucky, see how it sticks. If it's not sticking there, try the high side. If the high side's not sticking, then you got no choice. Go to the low side. It's the only someplace on that track you're gonna get some gripped up. So they definitely are probably trying it each lap. Joe Divide is starting to gap Brandon Perry, who's facing pressure from Justin Bell. Bobby Jones, Daniel McCurdy, Doug Ward, all battling it out here in the back, kind of. They're not really in the back, but they're back in 16th. So we got battles all over the place. Josh Larson now facing contention with Matt Fleming. Fleming trying to get the stage win. Larson looking to shut the door. The battle for the stage win is here. Side by side. Josh Larson, Matt Fleming. Larson gets it down to the inside. Getting down and dirty. Stage win is on the line. Larson gets in front of Fleming. Fleming doesn't have an answer. Crossing the line on lap 65. Larson gets the stage win. Man, what a finish here. Drag racing it to the end. They went Robbins, Meeks, Bednarz, Burton, Yunez, Balance, Gill, and Erdman for our top 10 now. Divide, Perry, Bell, McCurdy, Jones, Ward, Bronson, Norcross, Wilkie. There we got the other Bronson, Morris, Keller, Emos, all battling it all the way out. And Kearney is all exclusively left the track. So he packed it up, went to the hauler, said, see you later. I'll be back next time. Shout out to the Black Hawk Motorsports Radio Network, the best network on the planet. All right, so Josh Larson getting that stage win here. He's got to be happy. Got to be pulling that one out. And now they're going to go and have race it off the pit road. We're going to see a big lineup here of everybody pulling it down pit road. This one is going to come down to the final lap. As what we've seen, these drivers are giving everything at the front. And we are seeing what kind of havoc they can wreak as they all bring it down pit road. See a whole lot of cars coming. And Josh Larson leading the way as is everybody on the field is in pit road. They're doing a great job so far. Only a couple cautions here. About had another couple near cautions. And guy, it looks like Travis Burton misses pit stall. Keller coming in casually late. Can Burton get that machine off in time? No, it gets left in there as Fleming wins it to the line there coming off pit road. Let's bring up Josh Larson. He had a tough run here and he won that stage. So let's hear from him. Josh.
Yo.
Man, what a drag race to the stage win. How are you feeling so far?
I love it. I thankfully got the first stage win there, and Fleming beat me out. I slid through my pit stall, and I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be able to just aero dependency is insane here. So when we had that caution there, I went in, took tires, and just had to do something different, you know. And whew, that was a drive back through the field.
All right, man.
But we'll see what happens here.
All right, well, you did it. Any shots you got to do before you got the stage win on this one?
Now, just Texas OEM guys, let's get it done.
All right, man. Good luck and congrats.
Thanks.
Thank you. Josh Larson having a couple words, happy about that one. Lights are off. We're going to go green this next time by. Don't go anywhere. Wheels America 195 is going non-stop as his green flag here. And Matt Fleming gets it rolling early on. Josh Larson right on that high side. Thomas Meeks, William Robbins right there. Landon Bednarz, Anthony Yunez in the fight for the top 5 now as he gets it around. We have one heck of a battle. Jesse Urban, Joe Divide, Brandon Perry into the top 10. Game on for these guys. If my wife Jen is watching, hang on to your hats. It's not over yet. We're going green flag the entire way as she just arrived. She's in the booth. A little under the weather, so everybody give her a shout out. She'd greatly appreciate it. As far as everybody else, I know the Robbins family's got to be excited to see what we are seeing here. No more stages the rest of the race. We got 60 laps remaining here. This thing is flying here tonight. Matt Fleming leading the way with Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, William Robbins. Then you got Bednarz and Travis Burton. Anthony Yunez looking to apply some pressure to Travis Burton there, but you don't want to burn out those tires. Burn out that front right too soon. You are game over here. And tell you what, you just don't want to have that happen. So you want to keep that front right under control. That's going to be the number 1 tire here. Joe Divide, Bobby Jones, and it looks like Brandon Perry battling it out a little bit. Look behind, though. You got Charles Balance kind of working. 3 wide with Gill and a few others there. That was Cody Keller. He's got the car back on track. He used a fast repair definitely to keep it up and get it back on track. So great job out of that pit crew to get that machine back up in place here. So they are definitely working it. Matt Fleming still facing pressure from, look at this, William Robbins move on the high side of Josh Larson. William Robbins going for the lead. Can't get enough speed off the turn, but he is definitely contending with Larson, who's been running up front pretty much the whole race. Thomas Meeks is back here just riding with Landon Bednarz. I don't know if this is part of their strat or what. Travis Burton and Anthony Yunez just kind of remaining at bay right now. But Josh Larson gets loose. Big hit. Oh my, caution comes out. Nowhere he could go, as that is trouble here. We'll take a look. There's Larson. I don't know what happened with Larson on this turn. Oh, yeah, his rear just broke loose. More importantly, when it broke loose, he really couldn't do much to get it back under control. When he came to correct it, it absolutely went around. Now, when it went around, Burton had nowhere to go. Burton was already locking into a line and couldn't really control nothing there. So that definitely was not what he wanted to have happen. Big damage on the number 92 machine. Everybody's seeming to get around Josh Larson and Travis Burton here. Larson, of course, can't be happy about that one. As when he was trying to correct it, it just went around on him. So definitely some one ticket to pit lane and ticket to Ouchtown here. It looks like the tires are locked up even on it, so definitely not what he wanted to see happen. As that puts Anthony Yunez up in the hot seat for Prime Grid, so let's hear from Anthony Yunez. Yunez.
What's up, Brandon?
So you've been fast all night, and now you find yourself up into the mix with the top 5. And how's the car feeling out there?
I'll tell you what, it feels great. I feel like I got a really good feel for the track right now. I'm taking really good care of my tires and still managing to have a pretty good pace, race pace. So hope I can keep it up here and keep myself in a position to win it at the end. That'd be one hell of a way to start off the season. But don't want to get ahead of myself. Still a long race left. I'm gonna try and manage here and stay in the top 3 or 4.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you in this one, and hopefully it keeps rolling.
Hey, thanks, you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So Anthony Yunez giving it some wheel work here as pace car lights are going to come off this next time by, I believe. Looks like we are going to be going green flag this next time by as there's the lights. Game is up. We're going to get this one rolling.
They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. See no evil eyes now. Hear no, see no. You're always on my mind. On my mind. You're always on my mind. On my mind. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel like my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel like my love. One taste, you can't get enough. Green flag, green flag.
As the green flag flies once again for the Wheels America 195. Game is on here as pretty much all gloves are off at this point. We're 78 laps in. And Matt Fleming finds himself leading this race with Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz, William Robbins right behind. Anthony Yunez and Jesse Erdman battling this one out. And check it out, Joe Divide with Brandon Perry. Perry looking to maybe push it 3 wide. He's looking high. Not going to quite go for it just yet. As Bobby Jones finds himself in this fight to stay in the top 10 with James Bronson in that number 9 machine. Charles Balance is just outside the top 10. And now he's with Cody Keller once again. Hopefully there's no bad blood there. As James Bronson, inside move, looking underneath the number 15. It is game on here. Then we got Brandon Perry, Jesse Erdman, Joe Divide, Anthony Yunez battling it out with two of those guys are battling it up in front. William Robbins and Landon Bednar seem to be shutting that door on Anthony Yunez to not allow him to get in that middle or even give him a gap to maybe try and work around. At this point, you just got to kind of move him. Yeah, maybe bump and run. I'm not really 100% sure. As this one is definitely underway. As it looks like Matt Fleming could be looking to seal the deal here with Thomas Meeks, William Robbins, Landon Bednarz, and Anthony Yunez looking at the top 5 here. Joe Divide, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Perry, Bobby Jones, and Cody Keller looking to maybe score big here. Then we got Charles Balance kind of hanging out. He's making his presence known out there as he's just trying to maybe work around and score something here to get into the top 5. There's the number 9 of there as they're kind of bunching up right now. Josh Larson trying to rework back through this field with Logan Gill, and look at this. Austin Norcross is coming to the party here. Then number 12. So you got a big group right here. Is Charles Balance, Cody Keller, Justin Bell, James Bronson, Logan Gill, Josh Larson, and just a bunch of drivers all in one space, all trying to maximize points here. They really are pushing the limit of what they can do. The 15, maybe trying to see where he can get it balanced to make a mistake. The front group is not really splitting off, and Joe Divide is now split off on his own. But we look behind, we got Brandon Perry and Charles Balance now about ready to do battle here. As Balance looks to the inside, does Perry have an answer here? Perry facing a losing position to Balance. This is the battle for 8th place. As you see battles all over the place, and Perry is facing some trouble here. He's got another 5 cars to contend with. There's the number 9. That is James Bronson looking to the inside now. And Bronson gets around Perry. Perry is just kind of letting that position go. He knows it's a give and take race. But we look at the back. Larson, Josh Larson, Justin Bell, and them guys are pushing it to the limit. They know the clock is ticking here. It's also Logan Gill looks to the inside of the number 15. You got Cody Keller, Austin Norcross, Doug Ward, Travis Burton working back through the field. He was back in 8, all the way to the back now after having a car up in the front after an incident. Finds himself in the back now, so he's in a new line of fire here. So he's gonna have to just kind of steadily work that machine up. We're 87 laps in. These guys do run a set fuel limit, so who knows what's gonna exactly happen. Matt Fleming is now facing pressure from William Robbins. Thomas Miggs is facing pressure from Anthony Yunez. Yunez on the high side. We'll see what kind of happens here. Yunez might have found the what grip he was looking for that Mustang, the Dark Horse. As looking extra gripped up right now is really digging that mid line. And on the exit, I mean, he's absolutely flying, and he does get around Meeks. So Meeks has no answer on that one, as might have just had a better run. Same with Landon Bednarz. Landon Bednarz been really reserved, but as a driver, I've seen him drive over the multiple seasons so far. He's really developed and shown a lot of progress. Is usually running up to the front now, especially with his team, and I'm sure they're very happy about that one. Robbins family, hope you're enjoying the show so far, because these guys they're giving me a workout here as far as all the battling going on. When I look at one thing, I look at one thing, see another. Landon Bednarz looking the inside of Meeks. Meeks might not have an answer. Bednarz gets to the inside line with Meeks, and Meeks has been running that low side. So Meeks finds himself out of the line that he's used to and almost lost it. Jesse Urban and Joe Divides actually doing some battling here. Josh Larson did work his way back to the front with Charles Balance. James Bronson and Brandon Perry, and Perry's getting in a hornet's nest back here. He's got to be looking at his rearview mirror thinking, how can I get away from these guys? Jeez, get them off my tail, as he is facing some serious pressure from those guys. Cody Keller, Bobby Jones, all those guys are fairly quick here. So Matt Fleming's just up front. He's just like, battle it out, guys. I want no part of this. But you look back here, and he got clearly a second pack broken loose here. And this pack has been absolutely a blast to watch, as I am put eyes on him multiple times so far. And Charles Balance and James Bronson now battling. Brandon Perry is kind of settled in. I think he's really just settled in, trying to finish off solid. He's right outside the top 10. He's going to have to bank on the strategy, which makes it trouble here. So Matt Fleming, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Landon Bednarz, Anthony Yunez, Jesse Erdman, Josh Larson, Joe Divide. All really just settling in, seeing where they are here. And it's kind of where they're sitting at as far as a group right now. Strat-wise, it's anybody's game. When do you pull the trigger to go to the pits? We already know they can go 30 laps or more with one fuel run, as the first stage went green the entire time. The second run is a little bit trickier now. I'd imagine they could run probably 40 laps and get a decent fuel run. And right now they're probably sitting right inside that fuel window. So they should be able to, right now, drivers could elect to try for the undercut and see what it gets them. But will the tires hold? Matt Fleming, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks looking at top three. Anthony Yunez and Landon Bednarz. They're trying to get in there as also. They want to score big on the opening night. It also potentially sets the tone. Anthony Yunez is in trouble. Yunez gets it kind of moved out of the way there, as we'll call that one a questionable pass. Thomas, that one will probably get reviewed afterwards, as Yunez got a lot loose there. got loosened up, and that's where almost went around, but it did not. Great save out of Yunez. Thomas Meeks is now battling with Landon Bednarz. Jesse Erdman is trying to catch up to Josh Larson, who now enters the top 5 again. Travis Burton, of course, who was involved in the incident with Josh Larson, is back up into 14th place. He's got a little bit of a traveler behind him, Logan Gill. Justin Bell gets tight and goes completely to the high side in the meantime, and you might lose out in a position or two here. Nobody needs to make that kind of mistake. As you do see Landon Bednarz, Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson all kind of sticking around right here. Also got Jesse Erdman right at the rear. A lot of action to go here. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a brief break for Wheels America here. Let you know, go to wheelsamerica.com for all your wheel needs. Right here is those guys. Don't go anywhere.
Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive.
As I say that, now the guys are starting to come out of the pits. And the Wheels America number 55 machine steps up in front. As Thomas Meeks bringing it down pit road, along with Jesse Erdman's bringing it down pit road. Yunez is going to jump up front to lead a lap with Cody Keller, Brandon Perry, and Travis Burton now. Justin Bell, then we got John Luke Wilkie jumping up to the front. But it's not over yet. You got to remember that even though they went a lap down on a pit stop, as soon as they all get rotated around, they're going to wind up having to take tires, the fuel, and they'll get their lap back. So it is not going to really affect them too much. Yunez brings it down pit road. It looks like he's got it on point, and Cody Keller and Brandon Perry step up there. So they definitely want to lead a lap if they can, if they got that opportunity to. Looks like they're definitely game on right now. And look behind Perry, though. Perry does see Matt Fleming behind. And Fleming is going to maybe get his lap back the old-fashioned way. He's just going to get around Perry and get his lap back the old-fashioned way, which does put once it gets rotated around, it could be not a good night for Perry. Travis Burton, of course, I believe is on his final deal. Let's go take a look at the pit strategy here. Yeah, it looks like Fleming, Bednarz, all pit so far. Perry, Burton, McCurdy, and Keller all do have to take their pit stops here. Fleming, of course, is moving up the field as he is actually closing that gap to the lead. And of course, Josh Larson has got Landon Bednarz behind, who they're gonna absolutely go game on with. Brandon Perry brings it down pit road. It looks like he gets it in there just good. So now Travis Burton's going to take over the lead of this race, and he's got a few others behind him now. Josh Larson and them. Larson and Bednar's look like they're coming around. So it might be maybe a strat game at this point. You don't want to go a lap down on the caution there. There's the 48. It gets high into the wall. Looks like his car might have got really it's really tight. As Daniel McCurdy finding out how tight his car is. Not exactly what you want to have happen, but Burton and McCurdy are definitely on some old tires. McCurdy is on 43 lap old tires and has ran them longer than anybody. We're going to call him the tire whisperer. As we look back, I know I've seen something happen here. It's like we got everybody still. Brandon Perry just pulling it out. Oh my. Big trouble for Joe Divide. As he's going to have to bring it down pit road. He's got a flat. Don't know exactly what happened, but that left side is driver's side there is completely demolished. So we're going to go back and maybe take a look at this one right here. We're going to see what happened. Let's just rewind this one here. So it's probably going to follow under review. As we're going to go full speed here for a little bit. So he's got Yunez right there. Looks like it's saying clean and everything. Yunez. Oh, Yunez clipping Divide. Oh my, this is going to lead to some fun times in the pit at the end of this one. As Travis Burton still leads the way here. 18 laps to go. Does he have the tires to go the distance? Fleming, 22 seconds away. And he's got to hope it can stick. So Thomas Meeks is going to get his lap back on Burton. But Burton, I wonder if he's banking on having some of the oldest tires out there. I mean, I've seen him last 43 laps. But he's going to push those tires to a whole new limit. I don't know if he's going to have the pace to do it once Fleming catches him. So Travis Burton leading the way here in that Camaro. Can he get the race win with 16 to go and 19.6 second gap? You know, he might. Oh, nope. He came down pit road. And that's where that gap is going to disappear. So Matt Fleming's going to come. When Matt Fleming crosses the line, he will be back to race leader here. And Matt Fleming, of course, looking at Brandon Berry saying, hey, buddy, time for you to go lap down. You want to give up the position now or later? So Matt Fleming, Josh Larson, Landon Bednarz, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks all lead the way for the top five. James Bronson, Cody Keller, Anthony Yunez, Logan Gill, and Bobby Jones bring up our top 10 here tonight. As man, what a drive. Joe Divide, though, has got to be really... Can't be happy about that one with the incident with Yunez. As man, it'll get reviewed, I'm sure. as they're just really just getting them all dialed in. But 14 to go. Don't go anywhere. There's a brief intermission.
If you want more, we let the beat rock across the dance floor. We gotta move, where did the time go? Lost in space, superhero vibes, yo. Put your hands up if you wanna go. Close your eyes now and chase the sun. We gotta move, follow the tempo. Gotta take it icy, gotta let it go. There's 100 different ways how to spend up all your day.
All right, so Wheels America brought me some great tunes, I think. No, this race has been really, really awesome on the strat at the end of this one. Matt Fleming, of course, holding out a little bit, but just timing that pitch strategy to a T is what really set that one apart. Josh Larson, Landon Bednar still trying to keep their spot there with William Robbins, Thomas Meeks. Cody Keller entered his 6th place with James Bronson. Anthony Yunez trying to make a move, and here it is. Anthony Yunez going around James Bronson there. Gets that move done. Logan Gill, and go back here. Bobby Jones. He's kind of battling it out with Austin Norcross, but more importantly, he's got Joe Divide right behind him. And they're really just trying to keep this one at bay. Joe Divide, of course, having that incident that basically demolished him, his number 34. Picker did a great job of repairing it, though. I give him credit on that. Give it where it's due. Of course, some drivers that might have lost out. You know, he had Travis Burton putting up a late pitch strat. Might have cost him a few positions on that one. Matt Fleming, of course, has been hot all night. He's had a hot hand. And if drivers been complaining about how tight the cars get in traffic. So it's been really just kind of hit and miss in this. So we're just going to put on some exciting stuff because it's not too racy right now. It's really spread out. There's the number 48 applying a little bit of pressure on the number 88 just to kind of give them some fun times here. Of course, there is no blue flags in oval racing. It is the lead lap car's responsibility to get around the lap car safely. Can it be done? Maybe. Is it doable? Not always. As Matt Fleming just lets him go. He just knows he's not McCurdy is not a contender right now, so he just lets him have it back. 6 laps to go. He's looking at another race win here at Kentucky. So Fleming definitely putting on a show with his number 88 machine, showing exactly why he is a season champion from the last 2 years running, the last 2 seasons, and doing a fantastic job here in Kentucky for the Wheels America 195. And still got a shout out to Wheels America. They do a great, pretty good deal where you get your tires and everything else repaired up and patched up and have them shipped nearly countrywide. So definitely a good thing. So look them up, wheelsamerica.com. I'm sure Thomas Meeks, if you call Wheels America to ask for Thomas Meeks specifically, I'm sure they can patch you through. I'm absolutely sure of that one. So if you call their, probably their customer service line, and you say, hey, I need to talk to Thomas Meeks, you get that man right there, I'm sure of it. Just saying. We don't need his phone number, you just need his company name. All right. Thomas, I'm sorry, buddy. It just had to have it, throw it out there for you. Matt Fleming's gonna be happy at the end of this one. It looks like so far, no incidents to speak of. Everybody's driving really clean. Probably one of the cleanest races I've seen in a while, as they're all spread out. Logan Gill applying some pressure to the number 15 of Bobby Jones. Jones, of course, delivering every answer possible and just shutting that door. Austin Norcross giving us a show as he's finding himself in 11th place. Travis Burton getting around. Looks like he's battling it out with Justin Bell. A little bit of door-to-door action there. Justin Bell says, no, Burton, you're not going to get this one. Fun deal. I made Travis Burton's car turn into Herbie before on a racetrack. And we hit the final lap as Matt Fleming bringing it around. 4 more turns for the win. And a 1.6 second gap to Josh Larson. So Matt Fleming will be winning here at Kentucky. Pending any investigations afterwards. I think he might be overweight. Due to the car weight, I should say. As he wins here in Kentucky. Josh Larson in second. Landon Bednarz, William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Cody Keller, Anthony Younes, James Bronson, Bobby Jones, Logan Gill, Austin Norcross, Travis Burton, Justin Bell, John Luke Wilkie, Daniel McCurdy, Doug Ward, Jack Bronson, Erdman, Perry, Balance, Morris, Divide, Emos, and Kearney is our final results. But leading the show is this man, 2-time Cup Series champion here, Matt Fleming, bringing it down here in Kentucky. As they're going to line up all the cars here and get them all organized correctly. He's going to have a lot of fun. And they are going to line them up here in order here. So let's bring up individually Thomas Meeks. Let's get him up here. Meeks.
How's it going?
Man, what a show. Not a win, but car was been fast all night. How do you feel about this one?
So all right, man. I'm just really happy that we finished that race. No incident points. It was a clean race. I don't know, after about 4 laps into a run, I just could not get the car to rotate like I wanted in 3 and 4. 1 and 2 I had no issues, but 3 and 4 just all night. I don't know what it was. It was rotating earlier and then just died on me. But definitely happy with this flagship 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's definitely a team to watch out for, as flagship's been hot the last 2 seasons now, maybe 3.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well.
All right. Well, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching or sponsors you got sitting in the stands?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to, of course, the 55 Wheels America with the new scheme. Happy they're on board this season. Also, Oasis Sim Racing, they got the win. Texas OEM Wheels, Texas Southern Diesel, Oasis, Wise Wash. Just it's awesome that we're all here, and man, what a fun race.
All right, man. Congratulations on a 5th place finish here at Kentucky. Thank you. And now we're going to go to our 4th place contender, William Robbins. And the Robbins family's got to be happy about this. He's in the top 5. He's going to have a word William.
Hey, what's up, Brad?
Man, what a drive. What a finish. How do you feel after this one?
Hey, it's a good first race. They ran up front most of the night. I think we were third place, stage 1, stage 2. Made the wrong strategy call there on green flag stops. Took 4, should have took 2. So I got leapfrogged a little bit, taken out from second back to fourth. But hey, fourth place is a good finish, and look at this. You got a flagship top 5. Whole team's here. It's like a party.
Yeah, yes, it is. As you definitely brought a show here to Kentucky, as that was one heck of a run.
Yeah, it was a good run, man. Strong run. Like I said, we were fast all night. I think if we could have, if I made the right strategy call, we could have gave Fleming a run for it. We hung with him there with a little bit of a breakaway in 1 and 2 there in the middle part of that last stage. So I could have got if I could have got clear of him, I think I could have put him in dirty air and maybe got a win. But getting clear of Fleming is always a challenge anyway.
Yes, it is. All right, Robbins. Well, you did it. You got into the top 5. Any shot has got to do for anybody watching, because I know you bring a crowd.
Absolutely, definitely shout out to Liz, the wife again. But this is my third league race this week, 3 in a row. So for her letting me get in here and spend my nights doing this during the week, it's great. So appreciate her, and appreciate her supporting the broadcast as always, and my live stream. And then obviously gotta throw it out for Southern Diesel Solutions, the sponsor on the car tonight. And then we'll give a shout out for Wise Out Car Wash, which is if you don't know, is our teammate Lando's own personal business that he's got on a car. And then I'll leave the rest of the sponsorship to the rest of the guys for the paints they're running.
All right, man. Well, congrats, and can't wait to see what you do next week.
Yeah, next week, man, we'll be back at it. See if we can get a win.
Thank you. So William Robbins ready. Now let's go to our top 3. Driving the number 16. Wise Owl Car Wash. Landon Bednars in that Chevrolet Camaro. Let's hear from him. Lando.
What's up, big dog?
Man, you did it. You got on the podium. How does this one feel?
Feels great, man. I'm happy to be back for another season here, so I'm very happy about it. It's a good start to the season.
Now, as we've seen you progress as a driver, I mean, going from where you were to now, does it seem like a dream to you at all?
Yeah. I mean, I've been working with it. I mean, just listening to the guys talk, and like to work me through a bunch of stuff. Just still learn a bunch of these tracks. I struggled in 3 and 4 almost the whole race, so still got some learning, but we'll figure it out one day.
Yes, you will. As I mean, that number 16. It started back in 10th place, and now you worked all the way up to 3rd place. So definitely a great drive out of you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it was great. It was definitely fun to running up there a bunch with them, and luckily there wasn't a lot of wrecks. So shout out to everybody here, and it was a great race, I think.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got on the podium. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching?
Well, I was told that Meeks gave a lot into the shout out, so definitely to all of our sponsors again, and you up in the booth, and Perry for putting this on, and we'll be back here next week. What's it, Pocono next week?
Yes.
I think so. So we'll get ready for that. We appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you for that, Lando. I'll get you down to the guys, and congrats.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. And now we go on to our 2nd place finisher, driver of the number 51, Texas OEM Wheels, Chevrolet Camaro, Josh Larson. What a drive out of him. Josh.
Hey.
Man, you finished 2nd, and, we got to ask, the incident they had early on where it went around. I got to ask what happened there, but more importantly, how you drove it back, because that is a hell of a drive.
Just a good car. We struggled loose the whole race, and especially on the fresh tires. and then I got in Matt's dirty air, and then Robbins jumped to my outside and just sucked me around. And I mean, it's just so instant. There's nothing you can do about it. So, unfortunately, I don't know what other car we hit. I apologize to that guy. I mean, things happen and it's out of your control.
Oh, it was Burton. Don't worry. I've made his car go Herbie before on Daytona.
Well, I hope he doesn't take it personal. It was an accident, and just racing up front. Unfortunately, the whole field is going to come by you, and it's just luck whether someone tags you or you tag someone.
No, we rewatched it. It looked like there was absolutely nothing he could do. It looked like his car when he came off the turn, his car came down into a natural line, and at that point, we all know you're locked into it.
Yeah, so I tried catching it, obviously, and then once I couldn't get it caught, I just locked it down. But you're just sliding on this old track. You just slide. There's nothing you can do. Thankfully, we all have fast repairs. It's been pretty clean race. So we were all able to get our stuff fixed and race it out from there.
Yeah, it's definitely well-deserved second-place finish. It was a tough drive.
Appreciate it. I'd like to thank my guys, Texas OEM Wheels, for coming back on this 51 this year. And all the sponsors that our buddy Meeks called out, they know who they are. Appreciate their sponsorship and letting me drive.
All right, congratulations, man, and great run tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now let's bring up the man of the hour, driving the Oasis Sim Racing number 88 Chevrolet Camaro, two-time PGR Cup Series champion, Matt Fleming. Let's bring down the big dog and see how he feels. Matt.
Yo, Brando.
So, two-time champion, now winning here at Kentucky to start off Season 8. How are you feeling after this one?
Good. Once again, starting off the season with a bang is freaking awesome. And shout out to all flagship top 5. I'm sure everybody watching the interviews are getting tired of hearing flagship and all of their sponsors, but man, what an awesome night. All these guys have been up here most of the race. Maybe some got sent back, involved in wreck and came all the way back forward. So shout out to the whole flagship crew. Every one of them did an amazing job tonight. And yeah, coming home with the win already on race number 1. You couldn't ask for anything better. So yeah, I'm definitely happy.
Yeah, the strat, we've seen the strat and everything else kind of play a role at the end. I mean, when you seen Burton kind of stay out there, though, when he grabbed that lead, did you already know if he had the fuel to go the distance or anything like that, or was it just, okay, we don't know? He just... Because we know he can actually save those tires and fuel and stuff like that. He knows the techniques to that.
Oh, there was no way. If he made it all the way with fuel, he would have ended up being like 3 laps down. There was way too many laps since the last caution to even attempt it. So no, definitely wasn't too concerned with the guys that stayed out the longest. Usually whenever I try that, it doesn't really work out very well. So I usually try to hit it at the right mark, whether early or when a couple other guys that I know do. So yeah, I did a little bit of strategy at the end, and I kind of was messing around with Larson. He kept telling me to slow down there. I don't know, with like 15, maybe 10 to go, whatever. So I was kind of cheesing it, especially in the last 2 laps. I was just kind of messing around, let him get a little bit closer. That's not being cocky or anything. That was just 2 teammates just trying to have some fun, try to make it a little bit exciting, I suppose. because he drove through the field. He had a really strong car. Obviously, he led, I think, most of, or if not all of stage 1. Clean air was key. That was the big thing, and I kept beating him off pit road, which saved me. I know in stage 2 he battled from the back with fresh tires, and was able to just get me there at the end of the stage 2. So he had an overall fantastic points night. So definitely shout out to him. He had a really, really fast car, really good setup. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got the win here at Kentucky. And, man, what a show you put on. I can't, I mean, this has got to be what you dreamed of.
Oh, yeah. You couldn't ask for anything better, let me tell you.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you get back to the guys. Any shout-outs you got to do? Last shout-outs you got to do for anyone?
Of course, I want to shout out my family, wife and kids. They give me the quiet time to come in here and do this. Shout out to anybody watching the stream and whatnot. Shout out to Perry and the guys that run the league. Glad we were able to make a season number 8. And I mean, of course, we got our flagship crew. I'm sure most of the guys touched all the sponsors. So I don't want to quite bore anybody else with that. But I got the Oasis machine. I'll at least shout out mine. But I know Meeks, he shouted them all out. The other guys might have, but yeah, just all of our sponsors, fans. Yeah, thank you all, and shout out to you out there in the booth.
All right, thank you for that, Matt. Great run here tonight. Hell of a drive. And tonight, our winner for the Wheels America 195, Matt Fleming in the number 88. And I think you might have you got fuel in the tank?
Oh, yeah, I got some fuel left.
Well, let it rip. What are you doing?
I'm doing this interview properly.
Gas pedal. You can do it now. Oh, there you go. Give them the smoke show. They've been waiting for it. We got, there it is. Matt Fleming, everybody, thank you for coming on up here to the booth, buddy. I'm going to get back down to the guys. I'll be down in a little bit. Great job here tonight at Kentucky in the Wheels America 195, our tonight's race champion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So Matt Fleming having a celebration of his own, seeing all the Flem dogs in top 5. So for everybody else out there watching, if you want to see more of these guys racing, you want to see more of this type of action every Wednesday night, you'll want to hit that link, sub button, hit that like button. Also, if you want exclusive Prime Grid Racing merchandise, it is hot. It is actually top of the line gear. You'll want to hit the link in the description for that. It'll say merchandise. And there's also tip deals. So if you think I did a great job, you can tip me. It gives you directly to my PayPal. I'll see you guys again very soon. Sunday night, in fact, Blackout Motorsports' own league running again for all the chaos, the drama, and everything else you could dream of, including my own race control action. Don't want to miss that one. Catch you guys again soon. Laters, and special shout out to Wheels America for being on board for this one.